Hello all, we are going to talk about product manager today. To introduce myself, I am Sheikh Hadar. I have 16 years of experience in product development and have used agile methodologies in entire my career. As we understand that any organization, when we are talking about a role, it will have an objective associated with it. So the product manager is not exception. It has its own objective and it has roles and responsibilities and it has certain skills that are required to fulfill those roles and responsibilities. So we are going to understand all of this starting with the objective to align the product success along with the objective and key results of the company. So you have to put the product into success path and also you have to align this success with the objective and key results of the company. If you want to see more of content like this, please subscribe. Let's understand the roles and responsibilities of product manager. The first thing is you define product vision and roadmap. The second responsibility is understanding market. So you have to understand the customer needs and user behaviors, and you also understand who are all the competitors available in the market who are having the similar offerings as like your product. The third most important responsibility is prioritizing feature. You have to understand the most important and the most required and asked for feature at this moment, and then you have to prioritize in such a way that it is effectively using time and resources that we have. Monitoring metrics. It is your responsibility to monitor the outcome of this feature. Let's get into details of defining vision and roadmap. Now let's go back to our example, which is rock and roll music app. So far we were telling that rock and roll music app is associated with a product manager, and product manager has magically come up with a feature which is folk songs genre. But now we understand from these responsibilities that how he came up with that feature and then how he is going to deliver it and how he is going to track the performance of this feature on field. The company may say that our market share of all the products that we are doing should increase by 10 percentage. That is the objective and key results which is announced by organization at a top level. Now it comes to the next level, which is nothing but product level. Here you understand this message. Now if the company has to achieve this 10% market share increase, then what should I do with my product to achieve the similar 10 percentage market share increase? You have to see your product vision and see that if there is something that is missing as on today and which can be added in a quick timeline so that I can achieve this OKR. The second responsibility is about understanding market. So here, as I said, the market analysis is very important when you are actually doing a product. So you have to understand what my competitors has as of now, which I don't have in my product. And do I need to have it? Is my customer base asking for it as on today? Is something that you need to understand. So this is why it is very important to have a clear market analysis where you understand your user behavior, you understand the customer needs, and you understand what your competitors are doing as on today. And also you keep in mind that how you can go ahead of competitors and you can keep them far away from your product offerings. So let's understand about third responsibility, which is prioritizing features. Prioritizing features is like you have a backlog which is of hundreds of features, so you don't know which one to come up with at the first and which one to go at second, third and fourth, right? So since they all seem similar, so then you have to understand few things from customer point of view and the risk point of view. What is that you are going to lose if you don't deliver this feature now? If you have that answer clear, then you are going to achieve this prioritization. So if this parameter is set, that what are you going to lose as of now, if you can define it and then you compare with each and every backlog that you have, every feature that you have, so then you are going to come up with a clear list like what has to be done now. Monitoring metrics. You have defined a feature, you have designed a feature and you have delivered a feature to the customer. Now you have to understand how this feature is used by customer so that you understand whether the outcomes that you had in your mind is actually realizing or it is not realizing at all. You need to have at least 3 key performance indicators. So for every feature before you deliver, that, or before even you define it, you should have what is that three key things that you are going to achieve by having this feature delivered. Is it going to be reach? It is going to be engagement? Is it going to be the user knowledge? You have to define it even before the feature is ready. And then you are going to measure it in accordance with the KPIs that you have already defined when you are doing the feature. Let's understand the skills required for these features to be delivered. The first important skill that is required is collaboration and influencing. As a product manager, you will not have any authority in your team. As a product manager, you are actually going to talk to people and use their skills to achieve a product vision. When I meant people, it is about design team, it is about engineering team, it is about marketing team, and also legal team. So if you are actually talking to people every day in day out and you don't have authority on anyone, so what you can do best is clearly communicating the vision to them and bringing in focus of this team to deliver what is required for the product. The second skill which is important is analytical and problem solving skill. Actually, you are engaged with market analysis, and you are engaged with metrics, data analysis, and you are also engaged with people. So there is a lot of data which is coming from many sources. You have to understand the data so that you can take right decisions. Product feature or product vision or product roadmap, everything is data driven. You cannot have opinion based feature. It should always be backed with some kind of data. So when you are actually studying the data, you should come to a conclusion that, okay, fine, because of this data, I am coming to this conclusion and this feature is going to work. The third important skill required is storytelling. As a product manager, it is your responsibility to take the vision to everybody and make them understand it to the fullest. That cannot be done by just words. It has to be told like a story that people will connect with. If you have a good storytelling skills, then the message that you pass is going to reach everyone in the team. When you are actually telling the data and feature, you have to be clear and build a story around it so that every team member that you are associated with or your product is associated with clear on what they are delivering by this feature and how they are going to deliver it. The fourth important skill is technology. You have to keep yourself up to date with the latest technology which is available in the market so that you have that competitive advantage. So most likely you should try out these technologies in accordance with your product and vision so that you have that competitive advantage. So most of the products may not get succeeded because they have not adopted the technology early on, or they have missed the train. You don't have to adopt the technology to the fullest and keep everything aside. So you can experiment with the new technology, how my product is going to change the experience of the user when I adopt this technology. Maybe you can give a short glimpse of it to your customer and see how is the feedback. If the feedback is good, then you should do more of it. If the feedback is not that great, then you can actually go the way you are going. All in all, I see the product manager's role is a bit of artistic. So you are going to really take the data from the market and you are going to have a product canvas where you are actually drawing the features onto it and you are actually taking the help of somebody to deliver this feature to the market. This is a really crucial role that if it is played well, then users will have a best product that they never thought of. If you want to see more of content like this, please subscribe. With that, I hope you have understood the product manager to some extent, and we'll see you later.